I'm going to read you a story. It's called Old for a Day, written by Angela Free, illustrated by Dave Olson, a generation-to-generation story. For great-great-grandmas, great-grandpas and dads, for grandmas and grandpas too, for toddlers and teens, great-grandchildren, tweens, for everyone, even you. If you could be an old person for one whole day, you'd very soon discover that your hair turned gray. The glory of young men is their strength, gray hair the splendor of the old. When you go to get your breakfast, instead of skipping down the hall, you'll probably shuffle slowly so you won't trip and fall. Even to your old age and gray hairs, I am God. I am He who will sustain you. I have made you, and I will carry you. I will sustain you, and I will rescue you. Looking through your window, you'll watch the school bus come. You'll wave to all the children, pray for everyone. The righteous will still bear fruit in old age. They will stay fresh and green. Your bed will need some straightening. Your dog will want a bone. You'll wash your face, brush your teeth, and then you'll hear the phone. So, here I am today, 85 years old. I am still as strong today as the day Moses sent me out. I'm just as vigorous to go out to battle now as I was then. It might be Cousin Rachel. Her husband died last year. Your friendship brings her comfort. Your closeness dries her tear. Anna was very old. She had lived with her husband 7 years after her marriage and then was a widow until she was 84. She never left the temple but worshiped night and day, fasting and praying. There's a letter on the table. Your pen pal wrote again. His questions make you reminisce. You find your pad and pen. Remember the days of old. Consider the years of many generations. Ask your father, and he will show you. Your elders, and they will tell you. Although your hands are shaky, and it often hurts to write, you do your best to tell the lad how God has touched your life. I have been young, and now I am old, yet I have not seen the righteous forsaken, or his children begging for bread. This 24 hours as an old person sure has its highs and lows. You eat your lunch, clean your dish, warm your chilly toes. Rise in the presence of the aged. Show respect for the elderly and revere your God. I am the Lord. You dream of children laughing, their footsteps on the walk. And then you hear the doorbell chime. The young ones came to talk. Take care of any widow who has no one else to care for her. They tell you funny stories, sing a silly song. They hug your neck, kiss your cheek, make your spirit strong. He shall be to you a restorer of life and a nourisher of your old age. For your daughter-in-law, who loves you, who is more to you than 7 sons, has given birth to him. Now it's time to rest your head, a prayer, a sweet amen. And when you wake at morning's light, you will be young again. So teach us to number our days, that we may get a heart of wisdom. And here at the end of the book, we have parent-child activity guide and some activities that you can do with your mom and dad. The first one is create a storyboard or a collage. Project idea number 2 is to make a blessing book. Number 3, creative storytelling. And project idea number 4 is faith in action. And those are things that you can do for some elderly people that you know. On this page, we have Bible memory verses. I also have a coloring and activity book that goes along with the storybook. Scavenger hunt, some pictures to color. Here you can write a prayer. Here you can draw a picture of the little dog. Here you read the pen pal letters and answer the questions. On this page, you color by number. And on this page, we have a word search. Tic-tac-toe. And at the very end of the book is the good news from God about His Son Jesus. The end. Well, I hope you enjoyed this story, and I enjoyed reading it to you. Bye!